But I do wonder, I mean, the definition of Zionism is not synonymous with ethnic cleansing by definition, but you think it is?
You know, it depends who's defining it, I guess. But the movement,
I'm asking
how
you're defining it.
I understand the Zionist movement as the influx of Jews who presumed that this land belonged to them. And to look at the actions of the Israeli government, they are attempting to take this land back and to drive the occupants out of this land altogether. And that has been very much the policy of Israel well before it was a state. Since the Zionist movement began, you can talk to Jews who lived together with Muslims and Christians in Palestine for centuries, and it was a peaceful place. It was only with the advent of the Zionists, who felt like this land belonged to them, that the violence came. And many Jews left, as well as Christians and Palestinians, with the entry of the Zionists. This is a very difficult topic for people of Jewish background to come to terms with. And I see this, as someone who grew up in the 60s, I see this as remarkably similar to the very difficult wake up of the white community with the civil rights movement in the 1960s. This was a difficult conversation that involved confronting the many institutions of white supremacy and, you know, the very challenging conditions of racism that were endemic, you know, in our schools, in housing, and so on. It's a hard conversation, but it has to be had, and it cannot be shut down. I think it's really important to have it, especially because our tax dollars are funding this war, which the American people vehemently protest.